my organization and how I can maximize the compensation plan. This is huge and making sure that you guys are taking notes. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it for the sake of time, right? When you enroll in our platform, how you hit different, every customer you enroll, you get 200 in volume, right? Now, if you look on here where it says customer, when they make their second payment, you get 100 in volume. When they make their third payment, you get 200 in volume. Their fourth payment or every payment after that, you get 85 in volume. Make sure you take a screenshot of this so you can track your volume as you're building your organization. And then with the agents, you get 400. And then every payment thereafter, you get 85 in volume every single month. That is important, right? Now, sponsoring creates income, which means bringing in people creates income, but depth creates stability. What do I mean by this, right? So you only want to be in 2 organizations, 2 teams until you a senior field trainer consistently doing about 7,500 in volume a month. That's when you start your third line of business. Right? Now, when you have 3 teams of business in your organization, you want to stay in 3 teams till you're consistently doing about 40,000 in business. That's when you want to start your 4th leg, because now you're running for executive sales director, right? Now you want to stay into doing those 4 teams until you do 225,000 in volume. Then you can start that 5th leg to run out to go for RVP. Now, this is an example of bad structure. I've seen people who had 18 legs, 15 legs, 25 legs, right? Again, as I covered in the slide, sponsoring creates income, but depth creates stability. So if your back office is looking like this and you got agents all over the place, you want to be in alignment. We've recruited hundreds and hundreds of people. I only have 5 or 6 lines of business. So think a look about that. We have an organization of tens of thousands of people. I only got 6 lines of business. So make sure your organization is being structured properly, right? Now, when you bring an agent in your organization, they enroll at the 288 level, they're going to go into what we call a sponsor placement tank, right? A holding tank. So you got 60 days to move that person within your organization. So here's what I like to do, right? I don't just prematurely move people in the organization. I want to see what this agent is going to do, and then I'm going to strategically move that person where I see fit. But you got 60 days to do that. Don't just get somebody in and just move them quickly, because you may overload a leg, and then now this leg may be able to take your organization out of order. So make sure you understand that when you enroll an agent, you got 60 days to move them into the right fit that you see within your organization. Now, again, go in your back office, as Miss Alyssa Barnes just talked about. Click the commission report. It's going to show you a document where you can look at the compensation plan and go to title requirements while talking about this as well, right? So to hit field trainer, understand you got to hit all of the requirements. We had a young lady reach out to us and say, hey, I had 1,600 in volume. I had 2 agents enrolled, but I didn't hit field training. When we look back and seen, she didn't have all the requirements. Here's what I mean. To hit field trainer, you got to personally enroll 2 agents. You got to have 1,600 in overall volume. That's why when I talked about 400 per customer or 400 per agent, 200 per customer, you got to have 1,600 in overall volume, and have to be minimum 400 in volume. The young lady who missed the title, she had the volume, she had the 2 agents, but one of her legs was at 315 in volume. She didn't meet the qualifications. You got to have all of the qualifications. Senior field trainer, now you have to do 5,000 in volume. Take a look at where you at right now for the month. Whatever your goal is, once you get 5,000 in volume, you help 2 people in your organization become a field trainer, and then you got to have 2 legs that's doing minimum of 500 in value a piece. That'll get you to what we call the senior field trainer position. The next position up is called sales director. This is when you start building that 3rd leg of business. You got to have 3 legs that's doing at least 1,000 in volume in your organization, 10,000 in overall volume, and you got to have 3 field trainers within your organization. They could be anywhere. It could be 3 field trainers in 1 leg. It could be 2 on 1 leg, 1 in the other. Long as you have 3 field trainers and 10,000 in volume, you personally enrolled 3 agents, and you got 3 legs that's doing 1,000, you'll be what we call a sales director. Now take a screenshot of this. This is important when you're building your organization. We just came off a massive month. Congratulations on all the promotions. But to maintain your title, don't just hit a title and just relax and just start chilling. To maintain that volume that you just did, if you're a field trainer, you should have at least 2 to 4 new agents a month to maintain that title. Senior field be bringing in 10 to 19 agents a month. Regional sales director, anywhere from 25 to 55 agents a month. And if you crossed over at executive sales director, 56 to 96 new business partners for the month. And then vice president, 120 to maintain the title. You don't just want to hit it and just start relaxing and getting in cruise control. Continue to produce so you can stay in qualification at your title. So that's structure. Make sure you understand that. Make sure, again, go to the back office, go down to the compensation plan, and go out there and print out that title requirement form so you can have that, right? We got some people that got that on their screensaver, so they walk around and they know exactly what they need to reach their next title. Now, the next thing I'm going to cover is how we get paid. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to maximize the compensation plan. See, when I got started with this business, as Miss Alyssa Barnes said, I had big goals. I wrote down exactly how much money I want to make a month. I wrote down exactly the date that I wanted to do it. Right? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to maximize the compensation plan. I want you to take notes here on understanding how we get paid. Now, we get paid weekly and monthly commissions. We get paid every single Thursday, direct deposit, right? And you get paid from anything you do from Sunday to Saturday. So Sunday is the start of our pay week. Saturday at midnight Pacific Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, is the close of that month. So any production you do from Sunday to Saturday, you will get paid the following Thursday. And our monthly commission is paid out once a month. The second week of our volume month, you will get paid the infinity bonus that I'm going to talk about here shortly. Now, again, we get paid 6 different ways, and I'm going to cover all of them here shortly. Direct sales commissions, right? Direct residual income, overriding residual income, customer acquisition bonuses, the infinity bonus, and then our generational overrides with our platform. And again, once you refer 5 people, whether it be customers and or agents, you get that $89 fee waived for your monthly maintenance, right? Now, this is important. Take a screenshot of this. Most people, don't even know that they have the opportunity to give a discount, right? So we can enroll customers at the 188 level, the 138 level, and the 89 level, right? You can get those links under your UCES protection plan link for customers so you can understand how to enroll clients at those discounted prices. Now, this is what your customer holding tank will look like, right? As you begin to enroll customers, you will start customers going into your holding tank, right? So it's 2 different tanks. It's your agent holding tank where you can move agents. You got 60 days from the day that they start to move them where you see fit in your organization. And then you got a customer holding tank. As you enroll customers, you're going to get customers in this holding tank. Now, why is this important? Well, you need customers to trigger a CAB. Here's how a CAB is being triggered. When you enroll customers, click on where it says sponsor placement, put that agent ID number in the tab, and then you will be able to see fit to be able to move that customer to trigger a CAB. Now, to trigger a CAB, you need 2 customer payments. It can be 2 customers that you move directly under that person, or it can be one customer that made 2 payments. And the way how you look on how you can CAB people out is you go in your back office, click agent reports, and click on that CAB report. You will see who's eligible and how many payments that they have. Once they get 2 payments, you can be able to CAB that person out. Now, if you go there and you see one person with 1 payment, all you got to do is move 1 customer. But as you enroll customers, they go into what we call a holding tank, right? Now, again, every customer you enroll, again, at that 188 level, you're going to earn $100 in upfront commissions. They come in at 188, you will earn $100 in upfront commissions. As long as that client is paying every single month, you'll pick up a $12 a month residual for the life of that person being on that membership. Now, take a screenshot of this as well. This is extremely important so you can get paid out on all the level overrides, right? If you're a brand new agent right now, guess what? You're only getting paid on 1 level. So if you got people that's 5, 6, 7 levels deep, you're only getting paid on 1 level of business, right? If you got 2 active agents, you're getting paid on 2 levels. You hit the field trainer position, you get paid on 3 levels. Senior field trainer, 4 levels. Sales director, 5 levels. Regional sales director and above, you get paid on 6 levels. So if you're not an RSD right now, you want to get to that position like yesterday because you're leaving money on the table. And I'm going to share with you how you're doing that here in a second. Now, again, every time you bring in a customer at the 188 level, you're going to earn $100. If you bring them in at 138, you'll earn $50. If you bring them in at the 89 discount, you won't own an upfront commission, but you will have those customers in your holding tank that can trigger those CABs. and you'll start getting paid that $12 a month residually. Now, these are what I mean by level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Look on the screen where you see those $3. So all the way down to your 4th level, anybody that's in your 4th level and below, well, from 1 level to level 4, that's got a customer base, you're earning $3 residually for all of those customers. Level 5, you earn $2.50. Level 6, you earn $2.25. And anything below level 6, you will earn a generational override, and you don't start getting a generational override until you hit executive sales director and above. Now, here's what I mean by that, right? If you're not a regional sales director, you leaving money on the table. Imagine if you got on a plane and you were sitting in the front row, right? First class front row, and you just got started in the business, and you got all of these people that's all in your organization that's on this plane. You're not getting paid on them until you hit executive sales director, because that unlocks all of the levels that you can get paid out on, right? Generational overrides, again, you start seeing that at executive sales director. That's anything below your 6th level. You can look at the compensation plan to really understand that. Executive sales director, you get 1% on level 1, 0.5% on level 2. That's anything below level 6. Now, this is the next way we get paid: customer acquisition bonus. So when a person joins your organization, let's just say I just got started and I bring in an agent and they go out there and they get their first 2 customers, or I go to this holding tank that I showed you about earlier right here, and I put 2 customers under them, I'm going to get a bonus. The company's going to pay you a bonus based on the position and title you're at. Let me go back to this screen real quick. Right? So every time you bring in a new agent and they get 2 customers placed up under them, or they get their own 2 customers, the bonus is going to be paid out anywhere from $100 to $560 in the platform. And let me show you what I mean by that, right? We had an agent enroll. He gave us a call. He said, hey, man, I signed up an agent. My check only said, $40. Why I didn't get 100? Here's why. See, when you bring in an agent, you're only getting paid the initial. If they don't get no customers, whatever your title is, look at whatever your title is right now today while you're watching this live feed. This is what you're going to get paid when you bring in that agent, the initial. You don't get the remaining until that person gets 2 customers. Now, granted, we got 60 days to help that person get 2 customers. But me, I'm not waiting 60 days. I sign up an agent, I'm capping them out. That's why I'm getting as many customers in that holding tank as I possibly can, because if my agent may not be able to get his 2 customers, you can go in that holding tank and place those 2 customers to release that remaining, which equals the total. So if you're a sales director on the line, when you enroll the agent, you're making 140. When you cap them out with the 2 customers, you get the 240, which equals the total of 380, and so on and so forth. So see fit whatever your title is, and understand when you enroll an agent, this is what you're getting paid until you help them get those 2 customers to get that remaining, which will equals the total. Now, the next way we get paid is our monthly bonus. You heard me say the weekly commissions that we get paid every Thursday, and then every month it's a bonus is paid out. Now, it starts off at sales director, where you're getting, again, with this infinity bonus, you're getting paid on real volume, right? You ain't getting paid on the bonus value, your real volume. And it starts out as sales director, you get 0.5% of your real volume. That's $50. Regional sales director, you get 0.75%. That's $187. Executive sales director, you get 1%. That's $500. A vice president, 1.5% of your volume, $1,500. Regional vice president, you get 1.75% of that volume. That's $4,375 a month. Executive vice president, 10 grand. Senior vice president, you get 22,500. Senior regional vice president, over 62,500. Senior executive vice president, you get 137,000 in bonus money. If you hit that promotion and got that volume on your real volume, you get that percentage. And then when you hit the pinnacle level, you get 3% of 10 million in volume with our platform, man. So hopefully you guys got value out of that. Hopefully you guys understand structure. Again, don't have a organization with 17 legs wide. Again, sponsoring creates income, debt creates stability. Make sure you check in with your upline and you're not going 50 people wide, 70 people wide. Make sure you're building depth and making sure that you're structuring people the right way. Again, when they enroll, you got 60 days to move them where they see fit. Let's get paid, family. I'll see you guys at